Yo, what's happening everyone? It's your boy here Abdurrahim, back again with another great amazing tech video. Well, today we're seeing something different. Well, this is a mini desktop setup of Android. Now I thought that I should just do this video since we're used to use a normal PC, but we're going to use how it can perform throughout Android. Why am I smiling a lot or laughing a lot? Because I'm thinking performance experience is supposed to be different because we're usually used on the PC, but right now we're seeing something different. I think some of you guys saw the Samsung Dex. Now this doesn't look like Samsung Dex, but more experience. It's just a launcher which I downloaded on Google Play Store. It's called Lina Launcher, which I think to my own kind of aspect is quite decent, and though it has some bugs here and there, but still it works not bad. It works so great. So for the info, let's jump into our setup. Now what I did on this setup is quite easy. I just grabbed the keyboard. You always know that the keyboard which we skinned, but if you didn't check out that last video, just click this card up here and it will take you definitely to the video. Another kind of stuff, you can see there's a mouse which is very black and charming. I can call that mouse is very decent mouse, but doesn't give you full experience like the Logitech mouse which I'm used to. Another kind of stuff, we use the USB OTG. If you remember, we unboxed in a couple of few days. If you didn't check out that video, you can click the card and go and definitely check out the video. But for right now, you can see the setup looks so clean and decent because it's not that much complicated. It's just some things here and there which you usually cover, and I think to my own kind of aspect it looks very premium. So as you can see guys, we can just click over here on the settings side to get started. You can see the bunch of options here. You can allow even dark mode, but doesn't mean that it's fully dark mode. It's just that it changes the title of the text up here, and here it shows you the date and time and Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. It just changed that, so not such a big deal. So another kind of stuff, you can change the mobile web pages. This is how you experience it. So if you just click YouTube, it will take you like a desktop environment, which it's a normal browsing when you browse with the browser. So this is how it looks like. So but if you want to just take it to another level, you can just come back to settings and change it to mobile page. So it won't change here on long run, but what will happen is just that when you run another new desktop, it will give you a mobile view. Now you can just put it here, and here you can see the difference. Now I think in my own kind of aspect, this is quite not bad. It's quite decent since it gives you those kind of stuffs which implementation out of it, it's just 100% looking so great. What surprised me, you can even multitask. Now you can just put a lot of desktop browsing or anything you'd like here, and you can just do one thing which is so amazing. You can just drag it. This surprised me. You can just keep it aside, and you can take YouTube and keep it aside. As you can see, you have multiple window inside your layout. Now this is something which is so great, I think, from my own kind of aspect for this kind of stuff. And another kind of stuff which experienced it is the launch bar. The launch bar, if you want to experience it fully, just give it here. You can see how it looks like, but don't get me wrong, when you open an app, it takes you back to normal experiencing of how you can use a normal app on your launcher. So if I just click perhaps messages, you can see we're going back to messages. So if I just return back, it will take me back to home. So I think to my own kind of aspect, perhaps they can work with a new version of it, which they can fix this kind of stuff so as the apps could run natively inside the launcher. So I think this is just some good experience on how you can experience it, and this is something which is so great. So final thoughts about it is just that, do you really need it? Is it worth it? Is it just that you want to just implement a new desktop environment throughout your setup, or is it just that you're thinking about the rechange of your setup to implement your phone inside desktop setup? Well, here's my kind of thoughts about it. Well, this is not actually 100% give you that kind of full desktop experience. It's just that giving you those things here and there. Perhaps you want to show your friends something new to your setup, this is something way to go. But if you don't have a PC, this is actually useful because you can interact here and there, but just remember that you'll be needing only some apps which can do a runtime on inside the launcher, and some apps which gonna work externally outside the launcher. That's what I experienced throughout this kind of setup. But overall, the setup looks very clean and very mint. I think one kind of aspect what you'll be needing is an USB OTG if you're using USB 2 or you're using USB-C, not USB 3, USB-C, and you can implement it there and you can get some good experience on desktop. So I think to my own kind of aspect, this is the way to go. If you like this kind of desktop setup, just let me know in the comments down below. What do you think about it? Is it just that useful, or is it just that for the people who don't have a PC, this is the best for them? So thank you guys for watching. You love this video of today, make sure you hit the thumbs up. You're new here, consider to subscribe. My name is Abdulrahim112. I'll really appreciate that. I changed it to 113. Stay tuned, I'll explain about it. I'll be catching you guys on the next one. As always, stay sharp and creative, and peace.